Welcome, my dear students. Welcome back to another part 3 of the part 3 of the simple interest. We will move into this part right now, just to finish it as we usually do. In the first two parts, I talk about the simple interest, how to cover the simple interest, how to do with the simple interest, how we have four different variables. We have the interest, the principal, the rate, and the time. And we work accordingly based on this. And I showed you some examples how to do it and how to calculate the interest. We said if any one of the things which we have, if we have one of them is not show up, one of them is, as example, does not show up, then we can know it from the other three variables. We can get it from the other three variables. We have also by the month and the year and the dates, we can also get we can get the value by knowing the days and so on. So I will go now for an example to show you what do we mean by calculating the days. A normal calendar years 36 days, but every 4 years we added an extra day to compensate the fact that Earth rotates 4 times a year. So it differs only on the February, if February is 28 or 29 days. Let me explain to you more about this fact. Usually we have the calendar, it goes like 1 month 31 days and 1 month 30 days. We start January 31 days, then we go into February 28 or 29 based on the year. Just let me be clear with you here, and I will just show with an example how we calculate the days, how we can calculate the days. So as example, if I say like this is January, then down February, March, April, May, June, July. Then July and August are 31. When my hand is up, this is 31 days. When my hand is up, that is 31 days. I will repeat it back and show it to everyone. So here now I would say January, February, March, April. Here it is. May, June down, July, and August. Then I will go back September, October, November, December. I just want you to train yourself. Whenever my hand is up, it's 31 days. Whenever my hand's in the bottom down, it's 30 days. Only February is 28 or 29. I will do it again in front of you. I will do it again. Here we go now. Let's say like this. This is January. I just want to be close to the camera as much as I can. Here it is. Let's go like this. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. July and August are 31 days. Both July and August are 31 days. Then September down, October, November, December. So we start the year with the top 31, and we end the year also with December 31. And when your hand is up, this is 31. When your hand is down, it's 30 days. Only February might be 28 or 29 days. For that reason, the dates of the February will affect now. If it is a year that is ended with 300, if you will take the number of the years and divide it by 4. So as example, let me show you an example for this. Let me show you just an example for this. So if I take like this as example right now, let's say year 2000. Okay, this year I'm expecting that it will be 366 days. Why? I will tell you. Because if I took 2000, year 2000, and I divided by 4, which is the 4 seasons, the 4 seasons, the autumn, the spring, the fall, and the summer, that will give me 500, exactly 500. There is no fraction here. No fraction means, or no integer means, no fraction means that there is no decimal points. It's exactly a right number. In that case, we will find that this year is 366 days. And February in this year will be 29 days. 29 days. Okay. But if it was like this, same thing also like 2024, which is this year. This year now we are in 2024. So 2024, when I divided by 4, 2024, when I divided by backslash 4, let us go for it and see. 2024, 2024, and when I divided by 4, that will equal 506. This is integer number. This is integer number. So it's a number. This is no fraction here. There is no fraction here. So that will equal 506. In that case, that means that the days in this year, days will be equal 366 days. And that means also that the February here in this year will equals 29 days. 29 days. Okay. But the case is not like this. If I said the year, let's go for the year 2021. 2021. If I took 2021 and divided by 4, that will give me what? Let us see. By the calculator, that's more better. 2021 divided by 4 seasons. That will, here, it give me a fraction. As long as I got a fraction, that means only one thing. That only means one thing, that this year is 365 days. As long as I got a fraction here, or decimal point, not a real number without any fractions, then here now it's 365 days. And we will find that February in this year will equal 28 days. But the rest of the months will be 31 days or 30 days. Only this one day is different in the February. Always this one day is different in the February. So here, I just want to go to an example for depositing. Let's go. Let's say like this, and you will understand it. I'm quite sure you guys are very smart, and you will understand it very quickly. Let's remove this part first, and let's increase our work area here. Let's say Sammy deposited $1,000 on Jan 1, 2023 with monthly interest rate of 1%. Calculate the interest and the sum due on March 25. So here, to calculate this, I know that January is 31 days. Then the first thing I will just say the time period. Time period here, we have Jan in all the cases in 31 days. So here, Jan or January plus the time of February plus the time of March. So let's go for January first. January, 1 day passed from January. 1 day already passed from January. So still 30 days left. By other meaning, when I'm going from January into February into March, then I have here 30 days remaining because 1 day is gone and all January is 31 days. January is 31 days, but 1 day is left already. So the amount will be 30 days for January. February of this year is 2023. When I divide 2023 by 4 seasons, it will give me a fraction. So that means that February here will be 28 days. So February will be 28 days. Then I will go to March. Then here plus March. March, how many days in March now? On day March 25, including 25, the day 25. Control and C, and here it is, Control and V. So the amount deposited is deposited 30 days for January, 28 days for February, and 25 days for March. When I calculate all them together, that will equal like this, 30 plus 28, that is 58, plus how many days in, let's see how many days in, we have how many days in March? 25 days in March. 25 days in March. Then 25 plus 25, all the days will equal 83 days. So 83 days, if I left it 83 like this days, that means is wrong when I put it in the calculation. So I have to convert it. Convert the days into years. To convert the days into years, that simply means that I would say 83 days divided by the total days of this years, which is 365 days. Why 365? Because February in this year is 28 days. Why February is 28 days? Because this is a year 2023. Look at this number, the first number. If it is odd number, that means February is 28 days. If it is odd number, that means like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. That means it. But if it is even number, like 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, that means that February almost. And also, I want you just to divide by 4 and check out. This is the rule, to divide by 4. But seemingly like this, it shows that there will be a fraction. Some years also, when we divide it by 4, like as example 2018, let's see here, 2018, 21.8 divided by 4 seasons, that will give me how much? Still it's a fraction. So that means in all the cases you have to divide by 4. So you will know if it is a year of 365 days or a year of 366 days. And again, the only difference is that if it's 365 days, then February will be 28 days. But if it is 306, then February will be 29 days. So now I can do my own interest. I know that the I equals principal time the rate multiply by the time. But one thing still I'm having, still something is left. I converted the days into years already. It's 383 days divided by 365. So here that will equal, let us see how much the results here. 83 83 backslash divided by 365 days. That will equal how much? 0.22 year. I can take these two numbers, or I can take, yeah, I can take round it also, or I will take it like this, 0.227 days. Then Control and C. Then here, that will equal Control and V, 0.227 year. Okay. Then now I still have one more problem. The interest rate, as you see here, is 1% monthly. If you can see this word, monthly. Can you see it, guys? Monthly. So I have to change the rate as well into annually. Rate must be annually. So here I will change 1% times 12, which is 12 months. That will give me 12%. Cool. Now it's very easy for me now. Here it is. I change the days, convert the days into year, and I convert the monthly percentage into annual percentage. Now I can apply this formula here and finish the example the way it is in front of you here. So I will say I will equal the P. The principal of the money is 1,000. Here it is, 1,000. Multiply by the R. The R is 12%. Control and C, 12%. Control and V. 12% also, we can do it like this, equals 0.12. That is the 12%. So I can do it like this way. Control and C, and I will do it like this way here in the equilibrium now because I know now how to do it. So that's fine. Then also multiply by the time. The time or the period is 0.227. Then it's here. I will just put it V. So, and I will just take these calculations together and do it. Control and C. Let's see here. Let's see C. And I'll put this. Let us do it again here. Just one sec. So I will say the principal is 1,000 times 0.12 times 0.227, and that will equal $27.24. That will equal dollars. Here it is, dollars. Then Control and V, $27.24. Okay, that is for if the amount, this is the interest. But if I want to get the sum of the amounts, the sum of the amount will equal the principal plus the interest, So this will equal, the principal is 1,000 plus the interest is 27.24. Control and C, here it is. So the whole will equal 1,000 will equal 1,1027.24. So the sum of the amount will be the principal, which I deposited in the bank, plus the interest which I got in this period of time. That was how to calculate the amount based on the period of time and based on the year. So if it is a year, which can be divided on 4, and no remaining, in that case, or no fraction, in that case, February will be 29 days, not 28 days. That is for the moment. We'll move into another example right now. Thank you.